Alright, so here's one against Bombas. Oh, somebody mentioned me. um, yeah, what's this? I forget. Oh, yeah. This is the Sultai deck. I think actually there was a third game, wasn't there? Yes, here we go. Because they won one of the games. I think I might have. This one I misplayed. I don't remember. We'll see. Anyways, yeah, opponents on Sultai. I'm on Mono Blue Tron. Um, I think I keep this hand. There's only two lands, which is real risky. But yeah, I keep, because I remember my opponent Inquisitions me and takes the only spell I can cast. So go with the Tron. They go with no, they go with Thoughtseize first, which is funny. I think Inquisition is probably the better play here. But so they go for the Condescend. Yeah, and I do not draw something I can cast. Inquisition me. Yeah. And get the will. And they go for the Lily. In between those two, on their third or on my turn after they Inquisition me, I draw that Condescend, which is fantastic. Great top deck there. And stop that Lily. And I scry the top two, and I put the commit on the bottom. I believe it was a land next. Yeah, a tower. So now I got 3 mana. Things are looking real good. I still need. I mean, these are basically horrible for me right now until I can do something great. But thirst should be good for me. But fortunately, they really needed that to resolve. And Downfall and Decay don't really do anything to me. So now they're stuck trying to play Goyf. Oh yeah, and Pulse doesn't do a whole lot to me yet. So now I can thirst and get rid of something. And I draw into Natural Tron thanks to for the thirst. And I decide I think I get rid of the Platinum Angel here. Yeah. And go for the Yugen. And go ahead and now that'll let me take out the Goyf, and they have to spend a card to get rid of it. And a turn to get rid of it. So Thoughtseize, which is unfortunate. That's fine. Yeah, get rid of my Gear Hulk, because Gear Hulk would have been great for me to do another Thirst or a Supreme Will. And here goes Downfall on my dude. I believe here I was thinking my opponent could have a pulse. They kind of need a pulse. I think I play out my Mindslaver in order to force that, so they can't if they can't top deck and play a Jace instead. Yeah. Yeah. So it kind of forces them to pulse instead of progressing their board state, which I'm fine with, and that'll allow me to thirst. And get rid of, what was it? A land. Yeah, 2 lands. So now I'm good. Got a pretty good board state. Yeah, go ahead and counter that. Lets me scry. And now yeah, I figure I don't need a Chalice. I haven't really seen any one casting cost spells except for discard. And I don't want a Walking Ballista yet. And instead, I'll Supreme Will for the Impulse mode and grab a Worm Coil. Worm Coil is much better. The other ones were what? Expedition Map, Island, and Mine, which I don't need any of. So go ahead and play the Worm Coil, and I keep the Field of Ruins up to take out Creeping Tar Pit. Yeah, I let that happen. I'm not too worried about it. Because now they still have to answer Worm Coil somehow, and I can counter whatever they draw, unless it's a discard spell, but I'm not too worried about it. Go for it. Yeah. I was thinking about holding that tower, but Decided not to. Yeah. I figure I'll go ahead and counter the Goyf, at least to draw into something. So there's a Chalice. Good, and at this point I might as well Chalice on one, and I do. And I force the block with the Goyf so I can get my two dudes. I put the Chalice on one also because I saw them draw a Fatal Push from Dark Confidant. We take 4 from Jace. And I held this land because I wanted to threaten a counter. Yep. So that's gonna now that forced they had to blow up my Chalice in order to try to survive there. So that made it so I was able to use the map to go get Academy Ruins. And Academy Ruins lets me get all sorts of good stuff back. And I have the Mindslaver lock. And they've got Squad. So, game 2. Slightly better for them. I believe I sided out my Chalices here. And 1, 2, 3, I do keep. I got a map, and I do have some counter magic. Yeah. And I go ahead and let that happen. It might have been good to condescend this, just so at least I can do my top decks. But, yeah, it was probably right to condescend. But, well, no, because I also wanted to pop the map to go get a Tron piece. Yeah. Yeah. So here, I knew my opponent had Jace, and I did not want them to play it this turn. So I decided to make it so that it kind of forces them to have a Pulse or Decay for the stone. Or if they don't have that, they can't really progress their board state. So that's why I play stone. That way, if they do have a Pulse or Decay, they have to spend the turn doing that rather than progressing their board state. And they've taken a lot of damage from that Dark Confidant. So, I draw the last Tron piece. It was unfortunate. Go ahead and repeal the Jace so that he cannot flashback Rain of Tears on me. Yep, and again, so they snap the Rain of Tears instead, which is unfortunate. So they're just barely holding on that. So they surgical my towers, which that's unfortunate as well. Yeah, oh yeah, I cited in my negates. That's all I cited. So pop the map, go get another land, because if I can hit that 5th land, I should be okay, I feel. Yeah. And hold up the counter magic, because I know they have a Jace. Yeah, go to Inquisition me. And I'm thinking about doing negate on it, but I decided not to. There's no point. And that's unfortunate right there. I can repeal it though, so that's not bad, which I do. So go ahead and pop the stone, kill everything. Yeah, things are starting to get bad. And here I was trying to figure out what I should grab, and I believe I decided to go for worm coil. Yeah. And yeah, they flash in the Snapcaster just to get some beats in. Make me sack my dude. Remand the Jace. Yeah, and I played the worm coil. Yeah, and unfortunately they have pretty much all they need. Because that pulse takes out both tokens. And I do not draw anything to stop from dying that Snapcaster. That's game. So into game 3, I believe I brought the chalices back in. Yeah, Mole, and there's a chalice. Not bad. And I'm on the play, so. Yeah, Thoughtseize, and I kind of have to take the chalice. But now I have counter magic up. Things are good. I can't counter that though, so I anticipate. Grab a tower. Try to start building up my mana. So now I have counter magic up. Yep, snap, target Thoughtseize. I let them target the Thoughtseize, hoping they would do it, and they're smart. They end up flipping the Jace first, which is intelligent. So I'm trying to figure out here what the best play is, and I figure if I let them do Thoughtseize, they're going to grab that Thirst. I need to be able to get card advantage, so I figure if I use Thirst now, I can at least have they can grab whatever I keep. But if I get an artifact, I can discard the artifact and still have cards. So I do the Thirst. And what did I get rid of? I forget. Negate an island. Yeah. Let them have their pick. And they pick the will. Thanks, neighbor. So I top deck a mine, and I'm thinking here if I want to do my ballista, I decide what I want to do is set up the repeal on the Jace first. So they're going to surgical my towers, which is unfortunate, but I'm still just going to draw into lands, fortunately. And now I still have counter magic up, and the opponent does not have that much of a board state. So I'll go ahead and counter that Jace. And I scry, negate, and Thirst go to the bottom. Because I wanted to draw more lands, and instead I draw a Platinum Angel. So here I know I need to draw lands, and there's no point in holding up the counter magic if I don't have counter magic. So I go for the Thirst. Draw 3, and I get rid of, Platinum Angel. So that way I can set up to play the Ballista when they go to play the Jace's Prodigy. So now I can just kill the Jace. And I have 4 cards to their 1. So this guy's good. Good little value there. Yep. So they'll decay my dude, but I get to draw. I'm still not too worried about that. just taking hits. I can take hits for a good while. Anticipate the end of my opponent's turn. What'd I get? Torrential Gearhulk. Oh yeah, that's great. And then I Supreme Will to look at the top 4. And I believe I grabbed the... I grabbed Power Plant. Yeah, so things are starting to look really good. I believe I let this happen. Yeah, because now I can do the Gearhulk at the end of their turn. Swing for 5. And Thirst. Now it doesn't matter if they can answer Gearhulk, because I can use Academy of Ruins and get back Walking Ballista and just kill them. Yeah, I thought they quit, but... Yeah, so they cure my Gearhulk, but I know how to use Academy of Ruins, and that's it. Alright.